Hello out there, all you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear and listening in to another Pitch for Switch video. And this time I'm going to be talking about a game that I know wasn't very well received on the Wii U. But I think if it's put on the Switch and it's given some proper updates in certain places, it could actually be a pretty good prospect of a game to be able to play. And again, it can still keep the free-to-play motif to it as well. And as you heard me say that you probably thought Lost Reavers, but if you're already on the video, you should have known that in the first place. So, sorry for being a cynical butthole right there. It was just I had to do it. But I could actually see Lost Reavers being put on the Switch with some updates to the content and as well as updates to some of the enemy designs, because the zombies in that game looked pitiful. And I'm not going to lie, they do look pitiful. But the game itself is actually pretty decent. But and I've seen reviews for it where people are just slamming the game and like horribly shooting it down. But if you played it with the right group of people, that game could actually be a lot of fun. Especially if everyone has a different character. But like when you have the whole squad of 4 people and everyone picks a separate character, it actually gets to be fun, because then all the different characters' abilities can be utilized and they come to the forefront. What each character is capable of doing and how they're able to maneuver around enemies and what you can use with said characters in order to traverse the different ruins and catacombs that you are set to explore. So for me, I honestly would like to see that happen. I would like to see that the game come out, get an updated version on the newer version of the Unreal Engine, the one that is supported by the Switch. Because on the Wii U they used an older version. And they use Unreal 3 and they can use Unreal 4 now. So if they did that, they put the game over, they update the assets, make the zombies look a lot better, and add more variations of them. Some that move extremely fast, others that move extremely slow. I do remember that some of them ran at you from playing the game, or maybe I'm mixing something up. It's been a while since I played it. But I think honestly, if they did all that and they added gyro controls, because I swear playing that game on the Wii U and looking at I'm sitting here looking at the gamepad I know this has gyro controls. It could have used it. It could have used it, because that would help the aiming. Dual sticks, yeah, you leave the option for people who just want to do dual sticks. Fine, I don't care. But for people who want gyro, and every controller that the Switch uses has gyro controls in it, utilize them. Please utilize them. Do not forget the gyros, because I swear the aiming would have been so much better and so much more accurate with the gyro controls in this game if they would have done it. So please do that. And another thing, I would like for them, if they decide to do it, add at least 2 more character variants. Add 2 more character variants. One more male and 1 more female. I don't care where you make these characters be from. I don't care what their ethnicity is. I don't care how tall or short they are. Just add in a couple more characters. Everybody has their preferred. Mine was I'm forgetting his name, and I don't want to just call him the black dude, because he's the only black dude in there. But the guy that had the dude that used all the heavy weaponry, he was my preferred character. Then my secondary character behind that was Sayuri. And I was it Sayuri or Sayuki? I think it's Sayuki. Either way, those were my 2 favorite characters to play with. But I liked all of them in general because they all had a different play style, and it helped. It helped make you want to play the game, which is cool. So they could add in a couple other characters. I would love for them to have a melee only character, just to put one character in this melee only, up close and personal all the time, no guns. And then just because it would be an interesting way to take on the levels, have a dude or a woman, whichever one you want, and have them brute force it. Or they could make 2 melee only characters, the one being a man and one being a woman, and have them have different styles of melee. Again, you can have your brute forcer, and then you can have your character that's more finesse. But either way, I think that would be a good thing to include, a good change to make, honestly. And again, that's just me. I personally would love to see that. So if it happened, a Namco Bandai, you would get no complaints out of me, none whatsoever. But I just want to see that type of thing happen, and maybe be a little bit quicker with the content updates, like, because on the Wii U they were kind of not so fast. Like, so be a little bit quicker on the content updates. Improve the characters' movement speed. They do move quite slow, and it can get a bit annoying. But those are the things that I could think of that would immediately make this game a lot better to play. And then if you could add in like some Resident Evil style bosses, like some of the bigger ones, some like it doesn't necessarily have to be Resident Evil in style, but when you get to a big boss fight in Resident Evil, like a big boss, not a little one, like where there's somebody that's just gonna be running around you. Like an actual big boss fight where you have multiple levels to run around and aim and shoot at different things. That could be cool to add into this too. I can't think of anything else though. I think really everything that I just said would be good enough to make this game go from like a C grade to like a B+ grade. But that's it. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me. And until the next time, please enjoy your games and peace out.